Greetings everyone, and great here with another Age of Empires 3 or 4 replay. Spawn on the bottom left side is the green Chinese, we got LaSh. Spawn on top right side is the blue Order of the Dragons, we got VortiX. Let's see, when it comes to map generation, we do have Pumbaa and the deers right next to each other. Deer back here, so blue has good food distribution, close together and safe. Down south, we've got the small, large, and small stone and gold deposits. A bit of stone up front, a bit of gold on the flank, so good amount of food, a little bit of gold. All a good spot for a secondary town center. Another side shall work. Chinese player, let's see. Deer deposit out in front, so which is not great. But if you got this deer deposit over here, next to the large gold deposit. Small up front, very small stone spawn pretty far forward. Small gold, large stone next to each other. Yeah, and boar way down south. I do not like green's map generation. Blue definitely got the better map generation, I would say. Agion Chapel now being deployed in the field, which will give him, what, 10 or 50% increased collection rate? 15? I think originally it was 10 when they first got released. Either way, Green is not starting to age on up. Now he has. Going for the Imperial Academy. Oh, the sheeple have been deposited at the mill, so they can be ground up into a thin red paste. And these village sheep will become part of the town. Yeah, let's go ahead and move them over to the far side of the town center to be affected by the Agion Chapel. Outpost here as well. It looks like going to be a fast castle based on the distribution of villagers. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I don't know why my mind's drawing a blank. Scout moving around. Scout also. Looks like both players going for a fast castle. Looks like yeah, the resource distribution is relatively similar. I think blue will get it slightly faster. They'll almost have enough gold to age on up. Imperial official here just trying to collect some taxes. He actually got quite a bit of gold inside of here, so he may want to get that tax being collected. Dragon needs cathedral now being built, and we've got now the Imperial Palace first. Usually it's the astronomical clock tower. Imperial Palace does allow for the spyglass to spot villagers. Green will get the castle age up first. Rogne's Cathedral could result in good gold collection from the relics. In order for this to make it worth more than the Bolgraf Palace, I think you need to collect up 4 relics. And now got some lances in the field. We've gotten Gilded Knight now being queued on up. Some heavy cavalry. Very, very heavy cavalry. The heaviest cavalry. Yes, I'm fat shaming. It looks like the Lancers do find the Scout. You know, I actually don't know who wins. Do Lancers or a single Gilded Knight? The Gilded Knight's taking sweet time to be built. 36 damage, fast attack speed, 24 damage, standard attack speed. The Lancer's charging way forward, trying to intercept that relic. Relic does drop the relic. Green has a Lancer there to deny that relic. No monastery just yet for green. Second royal, or not royal knight, Gilded Knight being deployed in the field. As is here. Yoda Knight charges away 4, no Textiles, but I don't think that will actually allow him to survive 1-2 swipe. Does take out Village there. 45 to 36. That will do 51 damage. So, yep, a Textile would not save Villagers. So, there's no need to go for Textiles when fighting against Golden Knights. And a weird change in event. Let's eyeing for the relic. The other relics are located down here, and the other 2 are over here. He has claimed the one that he dropped over here. Chinese players going for a healthy number of crossbowmen. The Order Dragon player is also going for his Gilded Crossbowman. Gilded Crossbowmen have a slightly higher attack speed, slightly higher range, slightly higher damage, and slightly higher health. Well, a bit more than slightly higher health, actually. In green right now is still the Tang Dynasty, which does improve Scouts' vision range. Does it improve all units' vision range? Nope, just a Scout. I had to remind myself what Tang Dynasty does because, let's be frank, it is basically a standard build order for the Chinese player going for fast Song Dynasty. Green has an army of 16 versus army of 13. I can never really tell when it comes to Gilded unit who generally wins out fights. Due to their high damage, they can focus down infantry units quickly, resulting in less DPS relatively quickly for one side rather than being spread out. Effectively, it's easy to focus fire with the Order of the Dragon, but it's also very easy to overkill. Range damage upgrade for the Order of the Dragon. Imperial examinations and wood and food collection research for the Chinese player. Order of the Dragon player does have fertilization. Both players have wheelbarrow. Both those are not gold deposit. Got a couple crossbowmen here. Get some damage there on those Gilded Knights. Down south, 4 is not being obtained. Got 2 outposts here. Does save the villagers. Watch, sent an Imperial official down there. Yep, I see some here now. One's heading to the berries, one's heading to the other berries. Golden Knights and Scout moving down south. We do now have survival techniques being researched by the Chinese player. Golden Knights moving around. Do have more economic research for green as well as some spearman upgrades. Another crossbow shot there. Does take out that Imperial official. Does lose a Golden Knight. Golden Knights are incredibly expensive, costing staggering 480 resources. So losing them like that, not great, but taking out Imperial officials, probably not worth in the end. The scout says no to heresy. We've now got some veteran gilded horsemen here, and the ungilded lancers do take up the prelate. The monk does pick up the relic now, going the long way around the trees. Lancers can face the horseman. Wolf gains some bites on the monk. Bardic Sun now being pulled in the field by the Chinese player. He will be advanced to Song Dynasty. Scout is down, and the monk is going very far in the corner. Blue's going to have trouble hunting him down due to this really weird path, which is probably good for green at least. Blue has claimed 2 relics, and green has claimed 2 as well. Also picking 3rd. Raiden's Cathedral overall seems like a worse off option. Though he's not making use of any barracks units, so it's hard to say what would have been better. As right now, since he's pulled out no barracks units, Rigny's Cathedral Wood is just straight up better, because Bulgar Hall is useless if you don't build ground military units with it. Scout saving that villager. Monk has reached the ends of the earth and now will be traversing it. Ghost here may go down. Does start ghosting those walls there. All 6 Icemen captured up by blue. Gilded Knights and Horsemen taking some damage there. Gilded Crossmen firing away against all these ungilded Spearmen. Trying to use crossbow before as well, but they're largely hitting the various non-armored units. The villagers may be killed on off. He needs to get them into town center, into shelter. He's losing a good number of villagers. He can't be losing villagers like this. He's taking a good amount of villager losses. Total, Green has lost 10 villagers. Their villager count is the same, but remember as well, it's Order of the Dragon. Increase the effectiveness of these villagers, was it by 28 or 30%? If you just round down to 25%, add another 10, 56. Actually, add another 12. Yeah, add another 12 right now. These effectively have close to 60 villagers at the moment versus this one's 47. Song Dizzy will help Green even this out. We lose some villagers there. Now the veteran horseman research out of the way for green. Also going for a pair of lancers. My apologies if you hear my drink open up. Lancers and horsemen backing on off. We do have the Sacred Site being decaptured by green. Also has all the Sacred Sites captured, getting an extra 300 gold per minute. So right now, Blue's economy is doing quite well. And looks like green may be losing more villagers here. That's not good for green. And they went down pretty quick because this is a large amount of gilded units here. Also Swab is not being pulled in the field. He has 11 veteran gilded horsemen, 1 gilded knight here. And right now when Blue ages up to Palace of Swabia, he'll start fabricating villagers. Who's now reaching pure age. Has quite a bit of wood and gold. Needs a lot more food at the moment, however. Elite crossbowman research now on the way from blue. Tithe bar being researched only has 2 relics at the moment. Just heading down south, gauging those walls. Horsemen being bitten a little bit there by the local doggo. As elite horsemen research on the way for blue as well. Green has enough gold to age up, needs a lot more food. That may not be really possible. He's starting to transition to granaries. Horseman spoon does hit up the Gilded Royal Knight. Gilded Knight. Veteran Gilded Horse picks up damage there. Elite Horseman almost complete. Horsemen now pushing on in. House swap back here, which can swap 10 villagers. Little horsemen trying to grab some of these villagers. They do have textiles. Oh, I thought they had 97 health or 98 health with their textiles. Maybe we're just going crazy. Little horseman gives good damage there. Green's now trying to torch down some of these various other structures. Blue's very far behind in village production numbers. Well, like I said before, the dragon improved the number of villagers you see up here by 25%. Trying to do some offhand math for that. Say roughly 15 villagers. It was effectively pretty much closer to 90 versus 54. War dragons are engaging in some damage to those forces. They are elite, which will cause some issues for green. Oh, Gilded Horsemen over there. The Spearman will get some good damage from those Gilded Horsemen. You can just fall back to some prelates, get some good health for Jen. Spearman having a bit of trouble versus all these forces. Chinese players also go for a trebuchet, but he's lacking ground armor to escort the trebuchet. Let's go for a large number crossbow. Maybe none of these guys are heavy, so it's probably a bad idea to go for crossbowmen. Senior has nothing researched by the Order Dragon player. I wonder how that interacts with the gilded units. Does it do still like what, 4 siege damage, or does it double up to 8? Dojo does go down there. And green does back the game there now. This Anchorade saying, thank you for watching, and on to next play.